మన భారతదేశ శాస్త్రీయ నృత్య చరిత్రలో ఒక గొప్ప స్థానాన్ని సంపాదించుకున్న నృత్య రూపం. విదేశీయుల సైతం నేర్చుకోవడానికి ఇష్టపడే ఒక ఆకర్షణీయమైన నాట్య కళ. 2000 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం పుట్టిన ఒక సాంప్రదాయ ఆరాధన, భరతనాట్యం. పూర్వం ఈ నృత్యాన్ని దాసియాట్టం అని పిలిచేవారు. కారణం, ఇది తమిళనాడు దేవాలయాల్లో దేవదాసిలచే ఆరాధనగా ప్రదర్శించబడేది. కాలక్రమేణా 18వ శతాబ్దం చివరి నుంచి 19వ శతాబ్దం ప్రారంభంలో తంజావూరు సోదరులు ఈ కళకు మార్గం చూపించి ఆధునిక వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చారు. ఆ తర్వాత 20వ శతాబ్దంలో రుక్మిణీదేవి అరుండేల్ గారు ఈ కళకు పునరుజ్జీవనం ఇచ్చి ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా గుర్తింపు తీసుకువచ్చారు. అందుకే తంజావూరు నేలకు భరతనాట్యంతో ఒక ప్రత్యేకమైన అనుబంధం ఉంది. కాబట్టి నేనెంతగానో ఇష్టపడే శాస్త్రీయ నృత్యాలలో ఒకటైన భరతనాట్యాన్ని అన్వేషించడానికి తంజావూరుకి చేరుకున్నాను. భరతనాట్యానికి సంబంధం ఉన్న తమిళనాడు దేవాలయాల్లో అత్యంత ప్రాముఖ్యమైనది తంజావూరులోని బృహదీశ్వర ఆలయం. నేను ఈ ఆలయంలోకి ప్రవేశించిన క్షణం ఏదో తెలియని ఒక ప్రశాంతత నా మనసుని తాకినట్లుగా అనిపించింది. ప్రతి రాయి, ప్రతి శిల్పం తన కథ చెప్తున్నట్లుగా ఉంది. ఇక్కడ నడుస్తుంటే కాలం వెనక్కి వెళ్ళిన భావన కలిగింది. ఆలయ నలుమూలల నుంచి నృత్య నాదం వినిపిస్తున్నట్టుగా అనిపించింది. నాట్యశాస్త్ర కరణాలకు చెందిన నృత్య భంగిమలను ఈ ఆలయ గోడలపై మనం చూడవచ్చు. ఇవే భరతనాట్యానికి పునాది. అలాగే ఈ ఆలయానికి ఉన్న ప్రత్యేకతలలో నాకు ఆశ్చర్యానికి గురి చేసింది ఏంటంటే, ఆలయ గోపురం పైన ఉన్న 80 టన్నుల శిఖరం పెట్టడానికి 6 కిలోమీటర్ల వాలు మార్గాన్ని కట్టించారు. ఇదంతా 1000 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం జరిగిన ఒక అద్భుతం. నిజంగా అభినందించాల్సిన విషయమే కదా. తంజావూరు కేవలం భరతనాట్యం మరియు బృహదీశ్వర ఆలయానికి మాత్రమే కాదు, తంజావూరు బొమ్మలకు కూడా ప్రసిద్ధి. నేను భరతనాట్యం గురించి అన్వేషించడానికి వచ్చిన క్రమంలో ఇక్కడ కొంతమంది భరతనాట్య ప్రముఖులను, గురువులను మరియు విద్యార్థులను కలిసి వారితో మాట్లాడి భరతనాట్యం గురించి వారి మాటల్లో మీకు తెలియజేసే ప్రయత్నం చేశాను.
भकारो भाव संयुक्तो रेखो रागेण संश्रितः तकारस्ताल इत्याहुः भरतार्थ विचक्षणैः. Bha means bhava, Ra means raga, and Ta means tala. Combination of these three elements makes Bharatanatyam. It is one of the oldest and most graceful classical dance forms of India, originating from Tamil Nadu. It combines expressive storytelling, rhythmic footworks, and intricate hand gestures to convey emotions and mythological themes. Traditionally performed in temples, it is now celebrated at the international level also, that blends devotion, discipline, and artistic expressions.
सदा शिव शम्भो शङ्कर शरणं मे तव चरणयुगम्. साम्ब सदा शिव शम्भो शङ्कर शरणं मे तव चरणयुगम्.
Origin of dance or Natya Veda traces back to the Treta Yuga, where people lived a miserable life filled with Arishad Vargas, Kama, Krodha, Moha, Lobha, Mada and Matsarya, lust, greed, fury, etc. The demigods, under the leadership of Indra, approached Brahma and requested him to create a Krida Niyaka or entertainment medium which would be pleasing to both the eyes and the ears. Brahma took one aspect from each Veda and created the Panchama Veda or dance. There is a shloka that goes like this: Jagrahya Pathyam Rigvedat Samabhyo Sangeeta Mevacha Yajurvedat Abhinayan Rasan Atharvanadapi. Brahma took Pathya or speech from Rigveda, Sangeeta or music from Samaveda, Abhinaya or expression from Yajurveda, and Rasa or the essence from Atharvaveda. Natya essentially means the production of a play or a mythological story on the stage. Natya Shastra contains rules and regulations for writing the play as well as producing it on the stage. Brahma instructed Indra to teach the Natya Shastra to Bharata Muni, who in turn taught Natya to his 100 disciples. He taught them how to write a play, the means of production, and taught them how to employ various roles based on their characteristics.
తమిళనాడులోని చిదంబరంలో ఉన్న నటరాజ ఆలయం కూడా భరతనాట్యానికి ప్రాముఖ్యత ఉన్న ప్రదేశం.
If the Natya Shastra is considered as the manual, the Chidambaram temple is the temple of proof. It is known as the Akasha Lingam and it represents the element of space. It is an ancient temple in Tamil Nadu which is considered as the energetic center of the universe. Here, Lord Shiva is worshipped as Nataraja, the cosmic dancer. It is his earthly abode where he descends to perform the Ananda Tandava or the dance of bliss. In the 108 Gopurams or pillars of the temple, there are 108 Karanas which are carved. Karanas are the foundational dance movements which are described by Bharata Muni. With the 108 Karanas etched into its stone, the Chidambaram temple stands as a silent guru, ensuring that the grammar of the Natya Shastra is preserved for generations of dancers to come.
The art itself is my biggest inspiration to learn. Whenever I listen to Carnatic music or I watch anyone perform, I feel very much inspired and I feel connected, and even I feel I can express myself through this art form. So I would say it's my way of expressing, and I feel this is a form of a prayer and devotion in a meditative form, and that's why I would say this art form itself is my inspiration to learn.
I have started my journey when I was 5 years old, and I have been dancing for the past 25 years or plus. But in between, I have left my dancing, and as a dancer, I have left. But I think we as a dancer or any artist, we should not stop practicing. If we practice, we will excel.
Why I love Bharatanatyam is purely it keeps me grounded. It basically taught me patience and it continues to teach me patience. And learning anything with intention helps us grow internally. And Bharatanatyam has been something I am associated throughout my life.
I feel this art form has made me a better human being with lots of disciplinary and commitment towards the art form.
I'm a Bharatanatyam dancer. I have been learning this art form since 5 years. I really love to dance because it acts as a stress buster and keeps my body and mind engaged. It also gives happiness to my soul. I really love to continue this art form in my future endeavor also. I'm proud to be a Bharatanatyam dancer.
I would like to say for all the dance learners not to stop practicing dance at any point of time, even though it might be your 10th board or your 12th board, because it will only help you to gain more focus, and I believe you can manage both. The barricade will be only in your mindset. If you think that I cannot do this, you will really not be able to do this. And I tell the same thing to my students, and I have also heard from the students that it has only helped them to score more, because when you are practicing dance, it is not just your physical exercise, it enhances your concentration power and blood circulation, and thus it helps you in becoming a beautiful dancer and a good academic student as well.
For this future generation, I would like to say this dance form is going to bring them lots of commitment, focus, and disciplinary and respect. And I would like to say this young generation will get a future path, a bright path, if they learn this kind of Indian art form, specifically classical dance and Bharatanatyam in that case. Because it trains your body, mind, and it brings body, mind and soul together in one line, which help us to focus in your work, not only just to become a dancer. And if you really become a dancer, then definitely you are taking the best benefit out of it. But yeah, it's not necessary that you have to become a dancer, but apart of that also, dance helps you a lot, especially Bharatanatyam, to make your life, to shape your life.
And I have the greatest opportunity to learn this art form even now from greatest gurus and able to perform, and I want to continue to learn and teach the younger generation.
I would say, if you are into any field, if you are an artist, if you have any passion, being it dance, music, art, archery, anything, if you have stopped, it's never too late. You should start whenever you can. Just wake up and start doing it. See, you will go somewhere. You will never be sad or never be disappointed.
The inspiration for us to have Monisha join Bharatanatyam is because we wanted to introduce her to Indian culture, and we wanted her culture and traditions to continue and stay close to our roots. And we encourage more kids to do the same, so that our traditions and culture reach the right glory it deserves.
I was very interested in dancing, so I'm hoping she is also as interested as I am.
And her mother was the reason why she joined Bharatanatyam, and she continues to perform for the same reason.
మా అమ్మకి నాట్యం అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం, కానీ అప్పట్లో వాళ్ళ తల్లిదండ్రులు తనని ప్రోత్సహించలేకపోయారు. కానీ మా అమ్మ నన్ను నాట్యం నేర్చుకోమని ప్రోత్సహించింది. నేను ఇప్పుడు నా కూతుర్ని ప్రోత్సహిస్తున్నాను. అలాగే తరతరాలకి నాట్యం ముందుకి ప్రోత్సహించాలని అందరినీ కోరుకుంటున్నాను.
I have been learning Bharatanatyam for 3 years, and it has been the most amazing experience in my life.
I have started mainly for my daughter. It's only been 6 months. However, this experience will be something that I will take throughout my life. I personally think Bharatanatyam is such an amazing dance and art for the future generation. It takes us so close to our culture. I'm glad my daughter and I could perform here today, and this will be something we will cherish forever.
Indian classical dance has a huge tradition, beauty, and emotions too. Every Indian woman has a dream of learning classical dance. Then it's never late to start if you still did not it. Whether you are a child, a teenager, you are in 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or even 60s. It is never too late to begin, because age is a just number to achieve the passion. In this journey, I saw different kind of emotions. An artist fulfilling her mother's dream, as well as encourages her daughter. A daughter inspiring her mother to learn. Parents standing beside their child to nurturing her first steps into this timeless art. A dream began in one heart, became a legacy carried through love, support, and devotion. Because Bharatanatyam is more than just a dance. It is a bond between art and devotion. I am very proud to be filming such a beautiful art form, and I felt grateful to this incredible experience. Thank you.